I wanted to put this video out now because I just feel like someone needs to hear this, and they need to hear this today. We are not settling for shit in 2020. We are not. And from here going forward, from this point, I need you to truly, truly decide that you are going to change your life for the better. That you are going to stop settling, that you are going to stop doing shit you don't like, that you're going to start saying no to people that you want to say no to. We are going to start creating and living a life that makes you truly happy. And if you know that there are immediate things in your life that are making you unhappy, why is it that we sit and continuously do them? Because it's scary, right? Yes, it's scary to walk out of here in this blind zone where you have no idea what's going to happen. But think about the repercussions if you don't. Think about how awful your life will be if you continuously sit in shit you don't like just for the sake of being comfortable. That sounds fucking awful. That sounds terrible, and it doesn't sound like anything that I want to do, and I'm sure if you're listening to this video based on the title, it's also something that you don't want to do. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I wanted to put this video out today. I was actually going to wait until I had a little bit more involvement on my channel, but then I just kind of decided that nah, I ain't waiting. For those of you who are here, hi. For those of you who have not subscribed to my channel, go ahead and subscribe now because shit's about to get real. Whew. Okay, so boom. We are going to jump right on in. Thank you so much for, checking out my channel. If you have not already, please subscribe to my channel. We are growing and it's only going to go up from here. If you have already subscribed, go ahead and hit that bell so that you can get notifications every time I do drop a video. In the beginning of this series, they are going to be a lot closer together, and then we will kind of break out to them being 1 to 2 times a week. If you like the content of this video, please comment below. And also if you need me to elaborate on any more content, or if you have anything you'd like to add or to offer encouragement to anyone who might see your comment, that would be perfect for you guys to do below so that you guys can kind of develop a sense of community. Because when you are making these kind of changes in your life, having people around you that support that is amazing. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right into the ways that you can create a life today that makes you happier tomorrow and thereafter. Okay, so tip number 1, make a list. I need you to make a list of all of the things in your life that make you incredibly happy. You are going to want to list any and everything. It can be people, situations, places, circumstances, anything that's going on in your life, current or that you're looking forward to in the future that makes you happy, because that goes into the first thing, which is gratitude. The first thing that you're going to want to make sure that you are practicing on a regular basis is gratitude. You want to be thankful for the things that you have, thankful for the things that you are welcoming, thankful for the growth that you have made. These are the only things that are going to leave room for you to get anything more in your life. And I mean, yeah, it sounds kind of stupid, like, oh, I have to be thankful for what I have. It sounds really cliche, but honestly, it definitely helps with the mindset, because again, you're training your brain to focus on the good things in your life. And the things that we focus on tend to happen more. Like, for example, when you wake up in the morning and you wake up late, right? You're focusing your entire morning on the fact that you are late. So then what happens? Everything else goes fucking wrong. You are on E and you're like, shoot, I gotta get gas. So you're racing to the gas station, right? So now you're focusing on the fact that you're late and you have to get gas. And you have a really annoying boss who's gonna be... You have one of those, right? And so now you're focusing on being late, your boss, and now you get a ticket. So now you get a ticket because you're focusing on all of the bad things that have led up to that moment of being late. And so it just kind of just starts to pile on, and then before you know it, you've had a terrible day. You've had a series of events that have made you feel like shit. And so The point of making the list of things that make you smile and makes you happy is that you've changed your focus on the things that you enjoy, the things that make you smile. Because one, you'll attract more of those things. And then two, you'll focus on those things. Even when something bad does happen to you, your brain will learn to focus on the good things that are happening in your life so that those bad things don't weigh you down. So it's really, 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 really important that you do this step. Do not skip this step. Practice gratitude, make the list. Have it with you at all times. Okay? Cool. Because that brings me to step number 2. The next thing that you're going to want to do is on that same list, right next to it, I want you to make a list of things that you dislike about your life, right? Whether it be the job, the relationship, a certain friendship, your weight, your hair, I don't know, your clothes in your closet, I don't know. Whatever it is, big, small, make a list of the things that you do not like. And now what this list is going to do, it's going to help you tackle the things that you're able to actually tackle. Right off the bat, we're going to get rid of the things that you don't have any control over, right? Like, I don't know. I guess I can't think of anything right now, and I'm also kind of tired of thinking. But most things that will be on your list will be things that will be directly in your control, right? And there's 2 ways that you can change the things that are on your list, right? So one way to change things that are on your list that you don't like is change the situation, right? I hate this job. So example would be find a new job. Find something that you enjoy doing. But if that's not an option, which is not an option for a lot of people, I don't want to say you have to quit your job to be happy because that's not true. But for some people, that is necessary and that is needed because it's so toxic, it's so draining, and it's so sad, and it just consumes everything of you. Then no, you probably do want to long-term look for a new job. But if that's not an option, there's another way to address that. Because again, at the beginning, we talked about gratitude, right? Changing your focus. Then you're going to do the exact same thing with this. So if you're at a job that you hate, right? But it's not like you hate it per se. You just hate certain things about it and you kind of just drag it along with you all day long. This is where you want to change your focus. Again, this is why we brought it up during gratitude. It's easier to focus on good things, right? And now you're teaching yourself how to do those things. So you will train your brain to focus on the good shit. You're going to do the exact same thing here. If you can't change your job, change the way you treat it, change the way you look at it. So then we're like, okay, well, I hate this job. So what is it that I like about it? And I actually had a job like this, and I realized that I didn't actually hate. I didn't really like my manager too much, but I didn't hate the job. The job was cool. And I had 2 people there who were mad dope. Shout out to Mary and Julianne. Y'all made my life mad livable. They were fantastic. They made my whole day great. On days when they could tell I was having a rough day, they'd bring me coffee. On days when we were just kind of having long, drawn-out conversations about dumb shit in the office, they text me funny shit. And they were the reason why work felt like fun. I started to hang out with them outside of work. I started to talk to them more. I spend more time with them. I check on them. I check on their day. And because I was able to blossom a friendship, work didn't seem so shitty. As a matter of fact, I looked forward to hanging out with them. And then when I did get a new job opportunity, because I was at the top of the thing, I was like, I need to be out of here. That's my option. I want to be happy. I got to go. And then when I left, I found myself being sad because I was like, man, this job that I'm at now pays more. I do way less work, but it's not as much fun. And so, again, we want to train you to change your focus because this is going to make all of the difference because you're going to realize very quickly there's a lot of cool ass shit going on in your life that you don't even realize is there. So again, the step 2 is going to be with your list of negative things, we are going to change them. Change the situation or change the way you look at them. Got it? Cool. We're going to move on to the next thing. The next way to change your life is to start saying no. Let me tell you, this one took me like 2 years to master, and I still have my days where I'm not fantastic at it. Start saying no. A lot of times when people ask us to do things, we already know we want to say no, but yet we feel bad, we feel guilty. So then we dance around the thoughts. We're like, I'll think about it, or let me get back to you. And then it just kind of creates this bubble of irritation with the person that's asking you, and you as well, because you know you don't want to go. And then you force yourself to go, and then you're kind of killing the whole rager, you're killing the whole party, and then, hun, you're the person nobody wants to be around. And it's just kind of like, bleh, why? Stay home. Don't go. Say no. I'd rather not come. I do this a lot. And again, this is not a way to escape being there for the people that you care about, because let's be clear. When you have people that you care about, you want to be reciprocating, you know? If they show up for you, show up for them. Bite the bullet. You gotta show up for them. If they're showing up for you, you gotta show up for them. But what I mean is like on the excessiveness. You know, I had friends that, you know, just enjoyed being out more than me, which is funny because I used to love going out. And then I realized that sometimes I just had to pass. I was just like, you know, I'm gonna stay in tonight. Thanks for considering me. Thanks for letting me know. Let me know when you guys want to go out again. But I think I'm gonna sit this one out. And I was fine. It was great. I watched them post pictures of them having a fantastic time. I commented and was like, oh my God, you guys look great. I'm so glad you had a great time. I'm going to bed. Got in my bed, watched my movie, or did whatever it was that I wanted to do, because I was not in the wave space to want to be around a bunch of people, which is fine. And so by learning how to choose when I was around, or when I did things, or, you know, extended myself emotionally or socially, I decided if it was something that I truly wanted to do. And if it's not, there's nothing wrong with saying no.
There's nothing wrong with saying no.
I have to make sure I say that, because that was a very hard thing for me to receive. A really hard thing for me to understand and to put into place, because nobody wants to be the person that always says no. You definitely want to be the person that always says no. It will make your life so much lighter. It'll make your heart feel so much lighter. I'm telling you, practice the art of saying no. You will find a great peace in your spirit. Promise. Next tip. I think we're on number 4. Sounds about right. Yeah, I think we're on 4. The next tip is to do more things that you enjoy. And this one is kind of a two-parter, because I realized when I got out of a long relationship, a very codependent relationship, I realized that I didn't actually have an identity. So when we broke up, I realized that I didn't actually like anything. Weird, right? I realized that I didn't have any hobbies. I didn't have things that I enjoyed doing. I didn't really know what those things were. So how hard is it to spend time with yourself if you can never settle on a thing to do? It's like having a boyfriend who constantly asks you what you want to eat. And as women, we just don't know. It's the same thing. You're just kind of sitting in a room with yourself in this white padded room, and you're like, okay, now what? Of course you're not going to enjoy spending time with yourself, because you don't know what to do with yourself. You're boring. I was boring. I get it. It's nerve-wracking to like try to figure out what it is you want to do. So then you're just like, forget it. I have to be around people. I have to spend time with people, because they fill this void, because you haven't identified what goes there. So I urge you to find things that you enjoy. Try things, even if you have to try them once. Sign up for a kickboxing class, or sign up for a painting class, or go to a meet and greet for something that, you know, you're vaguely and weirdly interested in. Like me, I really, really love serial killer documentaries. Contradictory a little bit. Interesting. To be self-love and pro-life, I love serial killer documentaries. It's my thing. I literally can look up serial killers in my spare time. I truly enjoy it. And I love talking to people who also study serial killers. I mean, granted, in my defense, I'm a psych major, and I really wanted to be a criminal profiler. Like, I was convinced I was going to be the Reed of Criminal Minds. Convinced. I knew it. My time was coming. And so it was just something that I was really, really into. I also realized that I did like reading when I found a genre that I was really into. And for me, it was self-development. That sounds mad cliche, but I really enjoy those books because they are like something light, and they make me feel good. They help me focus on the good things in my life. They help me focus on doing positive things for other people, and they just keep me in a really good headspace. So I truly, truly love reading self-improvement books. That's my thing. But I have friends who like mysteries and things like that, and I'm open to trying other books, but like, you know, my main niche book is like self-improvement. But I urge you to spend time with yourself and to get to know yourself, because this is going to help you in the long run. Because again, we're going to have moments where we're going to have to spend time with ourselves, right? And we want to make sure that time is enjoyable. That way you want to do more of it. So find hobbies. Check out things that you enjoy doing and try it. And even if you only do it once and then you're like, I don't like it as much, move to the next thing on your list and keep it pushing. Okay, like I'm about to go a whole pottery class just because I want to do pottery. Even if I have to go by myself, I just really want to try pottery. So I'm like, I'm going to sign up for a pottery class. Unfortunately for me, I moved into a house that's mad far from everything. So I have to like be strategic of when I can do this pottery class, because they only have it like once a month, every other month. So trying to find it, you know. But do those things, try those things, and yeah, I think it would make you feel great. Number 5. This one is actually hard for me, but it does help tremendously in changing your life and changing your mentality and changing your focus, all of those things. Doing something that works your body out. I used to say go to the gym, but I don't say that now, because you don't have to go to the gym. I used to have like crippling gym anxiety. Like you have all of like the heavy lifters, and my fiance is one of them.
Yeah, okay, I'm talking about you.
You one of them. They get in the gym, they got all their, gear on, looking like they in a Nike ad, and they just got all these weights, and it's just like legit, and you just got your 2 little dumbbells, and you think you're doing something, then you don't feel like you're doing something. If the gym is not for you, that is fine. Do something that gets your body moving and keeps your body moving. So my niece used to really, really, really like salsa classes. Like my sister would always take her to salsa dancing, because she really, really liked it. And it's something just kind of keep your body moving, because the body in motion stays in motion, right? You can't slip into your tunnels of depression or your tunnels of unproductivity if you're not just kind of slouched into yourself. So you want to keep moving. So sign up for a salsa class, sign up for kickboxing, do yoga at home. I do use daily yoga. My nephew actually told me about this a few years ago. And it's an app you can put on your phone. I believe it's only supported by Apple, if I'm not mistaken. But it basically just gives you different yoga exercises. It's free. It does have a membership-based one that you can pay for. I think I paid like $25, $40 for like the whole year. And it gives you the premium package where like it breaks down, if you want to do yoga for flexibility, yoga for relaxation, yoga for mindfulness, whatever the case may be, it breaks it down. And that's a phenomenal app where I get to do yoga at home in my own presence, in my own space, just something, go outside for a walk, do a nature trail, do a hike. I'm an outdoor person, get that vitamin D. Do something that gets your body moving, because it's going to make a big difference when it's time for you to just kind of feel at ease and feel peacefulness, as well as getting your body in motion. If it is your goal, one of your goals on your list was, losing weight or gaining weight or anything like that, weight related, or just wanting to get healthier, encouraging your body to move will definitely help ease you into that transition a lot better. Now, I am only going to give one more. I don't want this video to get too long. So the last and final tip that I will say, and again, we'll do more of these. I have a lot more tips that will help. But for one that I want to say now is start today. Start now. Whatever it is in your life that you want to change, whatever it is that you are hoping to see this year that's new, that's different, that makes you smile, that makes you happy, start now. Don't wait. Don't put it off. Don't say next week. Don't say, when I get paid. Don't say, when this happens or when that happens. Start practicing these things now, because it's going to make a difference. Even if you just take one thing from this video, that one thing can change your mindset so quickly and change the way that you look at things so quickly, and especially changing your focus and what you're focusing on. These are small things. Now again, it's going to be a step ladder. We're going to start it slow, but we're going to get up there, okay? So I want y'all to keep up. I want y'all to do it. I want you to dedicate the time to yourself. Like, these are for you. Just like you have deadlines at work, You have deadlines with the kids. You know, you have deadlines that you have to meet. This is your deadline. Start now. Start today. Start this moment. Choose today that you are going to start changing your life little by little by little, and we are going to tackle it, and we're going to build this super strong foundation, and then it's just going to be phenomenal. It's going to be great. You're going to be happy, and it's going to be so, like, you're going to feel so good. You're going to feel so good. I promise. I promise. I promise. I promise. So start now. Start now. Start now. So I am going to go ahead and try to keep this video as short as possible. I'm going to end it here. If any of these tips sound good to you, if you have any additional suggestions that I did not touch on in this video, please feel free to drop them below to keep our subscribers engaged and wanting to combat, you know, whatever it is they're working through, as well as moving to a more positive place in their life. If you haven't already, please subscribe to my channel. There will be more of these coming. I have a lot of stuff that I want to do with you guys this year, so definitely make sure that you subscribe and share my page with someone that you think might benefit from it. And please like the video. These are very free ways that you can help support putting good and positivity back into the world. And I want to make sure that we are one of those good things that people see. So until next time, I will see you in the next video. Bye, guys.